Good evening, guys.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Janaseva something.
Okay, please mute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's not waste time. Already we are late. So I had told that I'll be starting with a new chapter, that is triangles, right? As many of you
Yes, sir.
triangles chapter, we'll do triangles. Okay. For the next few days, we'll be doing only triangles. And is there any doubt? So far, we have completed polynomials, real numbers, arithmetic progression, and linear equation. If there is any doubt, you can clarify it. If not, let's start with the triangles.
Sir,
Yes, Vishwas.
sir, proving it is a rational number, is it deleted from real numbers? Sir?
Yes, yes. Proving it is an irrational number. It is deleted from the syllabus. So I have not done it. Yeah, anything else?
The polynomials only which you have done, that's it, sir. Questions?
Yeah, you're from CBSE or state board?
CBSE, sir.
CBSE, okay. For CBSE, that's enough. For state board, you need not worry at all. The polynomial entire chapter might be deleted, so you need not worry a lot. Whatever I've done in polynomials for CBSE, that's more than enough, because division algorithm of polynomials is not included this time. So don't worry about that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And I've done, if you check your NCERT textbook, there are only few problems like finding the value of given expression and find another polynomial whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. Such questions are not there. But in exams, such questions might be asked, so I've done it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, let's start with triangle chapter. So in this last year also you had triangles, right? Last year you had triangles. What was the main concept that you learned in triangles?
Congruence.
Congruency of triangles, isn't it? Now I'm not asking you what are congruent figures. Listen to my question carefully. I'm sorry, not congruent triangles. I'm asking about what are congruent figures. What do you mean by figures congruent? Or which figures do you call it as congruent figures?
SES.
No. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. I'm not talking about triangles at all. Triangles ನ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. Leave it that side. Put it that side. Simple question. Congruent figures ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Two triangles which has equal sides and equal angles.
Equal sides and equal angles. Okay. Again, you're coming to geometry itself. Forget it. I'm asking in general. Congruent figures andre ಏನು? Forget about triangle, circle, everything.
Sir, they look similar.
They look similar. Similar figures ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. No, that's not the.
If we keep two objects on top of each other, if they coincide perfectly, they are known as congruent.
Excellent, excellent, Vishwas. Excellent. If you keep two figures one top of the other, if they coincide, you call it as congruent figures. Even to be precise, figures are said to be congruent if they have got same shape and same size. Shape to ಮತ್ತೆ size ಎರಡು same ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay. For example, instead of me giving you example, you can give me some examples. Give me some examples, day-to-day life examples. Nothing related to geometry. Give me some day-to-day life examples.
A stack of books.
Yeah, stack of books. Okay, good. Anything else?
Clock.
Sir, a stack of utensils.
Okay. Even more, which is very close to us.
Sir, dice.
Same for mobiles.
Sir, a stack of matchbox.
Stack of matchbox. Okay.
Sir, Kaju Barfi on one another.
Sir, Kaju Barfi on one another. Okay. Now tell me some other Badam Barfis on one another. Then Horlicks Barfi on one another. You're missing something very important. Your hands.
Mysore Park on.
Your hands, aren't they congruent? I hope they are congruent. One ಬೇರೆ size ಹಿಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Both are in the same shape, right?
Sir.
And their congruency, they coincide with each other. Your ears, your eyes, your nostrils. I hope everyone's nostrils are same size and of same shape. Your shoes, your legs, shoes, right? You don't wear one as 8 size and other one as 10 size. I hope. Yeah, there are so many figures that are congruent. Okay. Now, ಈ ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ ಕೈ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ನಂದೇ ಅದು.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ನಿಮ್ದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Let's continue. Okay. I was talking about congruent figures. Yes, if I give you some shoes or something, you will just coincide with each other. Coincide ಆದ್ರೆ okay, so congruent ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. But I'm talking about congruent triangles ಅಲ್ವಾ? Triangles ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ and we are just drawing it. Just by looking the triangles, can I say they are congruent? All the time. Can I do
No,
that?
sir.
No, that's not possible. That is why we add certain postulates, certain rules known as SSS, SAS, ASA, RHS, all those we add. Okay. Now this time you are not going to learn about congruent figures. We are going to learn about similar figures. Okay. What are similar figures? Similar and ನೋಡಕ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದಾನೆ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದಾನೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡಕ್ ಅವನ್ ತರನೇ ಇದಾನೆ ಬಟ್ ಅವನಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ದ ಶೇಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್, ದ ಸೈಜ್ ನೀಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. Okay,
Sir, like twins, no sir?
yeah, maybe twins, or you can say shoes. Okay, one 8 size, another one you take it as 9 size. Both the shoes might be in same shape, but the sizes are different. Or you take 2 circles, one small circle, another one big circle. Shape is same. Both are circle in shape, but the size are different. So the shape must be same, but the size need not be same. Same idru okay, same irlilla andru okay. Such figures we call it as similar figures. Okay, now we are talking about similar triangles in this chapter. In chapter very similar triangles ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So similar triangles, again, just by looking we cannot tell whether it is similar or not. So we need certain rules. Okay. So throughout this chapter, we are going to learn about similar triangles. These similar triangles, you need some concept, some basic concept. Okay, that is known as the first thing that we are going to learn, known as BPT, which is nothing but basic proportionality theorem, also known as Thales theorem. This is the one who gave the theorem, so Thales theorem. Okay. Once we finish this, then we get into the actual concept, similar triangles. Then once we finish this, we are going to learn about areas of similar triangles. Okay. Then we are going to learn about Pythagoras theorem. These are the 4 concepts in this chapter that we are going to learn. Okay. And for CBSE students, listen carefully. For CBSE students, these 2 concepts are very, very important because you can expect MCQs from these 2 things. And from this also you can expect MCQs, but more number of MCQs can be expected from these 2 concepts. And remember, this chapter comes under MCQs for CBSE students. There will be no subjective questions. There are 5 marks, 4 marks questions. Coming to state board students, one important theorem. Okay, na? There are 3 theorems. Okay, na? There are 2 theorems very, very important. One is BPT, another one is Pythagoras. Either one theorem, most of the time they have not asked. But let's also practice that. BPT, Pythagoras, and this theorem. 3 theorems out of 3, 1 is a compulsory question. If it is a regular exam, MCQs tara illa regular exam e ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100% out of this any one question will come. Okay, so you'll have 4 marks and 1 2 marks question from this concept. The second concept idiyalla, idra mele you will get 2 marks question. Okay, and a 4 mark question from this. And also ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್. ಓಕೆ, suppose if they ask theorem from this, they'll give you 2 marks problem from this. So totally you can expect 4 marks theorem, 2 marks problem, and again a 2 marks problem. So you can expect around 8 to 9 marks. Okay, this might be also 3 marks problem. 2 marks problem na 3 marks kuda ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So simply you can expect 8 to 9 marks from this chapter. Okay. Yes. Now most of you might have questioned, sir, why should we learn all this stuff? Similar triangles. Why should I learn similar triangles? Again, I tell you, I've told you in many classes, whatever you are learning is like ABCD. You didn't question your parents when you were in LKG or UKG. Why are we learning ABCD? You learned it, now you are able to form a sentence. You are able to write. Same thing, it's like ABCD. I'll give you a simple example. The Pythagoras theorem, is it a very important theorem? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone
Yes,
agrees
sir.
that Pythagoras theorem is very, very important. Adon the statement kuda ಇದೆ, square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Okay. ಅದು prove ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ you need something, right? You can't accept it without proof. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we make use of the similar triangles. ಈ similar triangles ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ನಾವು Pythagoras theorem ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. There are many useful things. For example, let's say there is a wall, okay, and there is a ladder attached to it, and this is the ground. Let's say this is 10 meter, or let's say this is 8 meter. Let's say this is 10 meter. I want to find this. How do you find it? How do you find the distance between the foot of the wall and foot of the ladder? This distance, how can you find it? What concept should I use?
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem. Okay, na Pythagoras theorem use ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. But ಆ Pythagoras theorem ಏನಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? For example, ABC ಈ ತರ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ you will be getting AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದೆ how did they get to know this is equal to this? We have to prove it ಅಲ್ವಾ? Without proof how can we accept it? That's what we are going to do here. ಈ similar triangles concept ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Again, there are many other things. Similar triangles ಯಾಕೆ ಓದಬೇಕು? In many places, in many movies, you would have heard this word prototype. Have you heard this word prototype?
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you mean by prototype? Many movies you would have heard this word, or some of your, if you got your brother or sister who's doing some projects, they would tell you, or some managers might have told prototype, ready ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Prototype is nothing but a simple small thing. Okay, for example, you want to build a big project. Okay, for example, I want to construct a dam itself. Okay, but I have to make sure, Abhinay, mute yourself. I have to make sure there are no errors. Construct ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಇದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Because it's a huge project. Okay, building a dam is not a joke. So what they'll do is they'll build a small dam according to the situations, and they'll check. ಈ ತರ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ತರ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. According to that, they'll build the bigger one. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಿಗರ್ ನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ then they are building a bigger one where we are doing the same thing, similar triangles. Okay, if there is a very bigger triangle, if I'm not able to study it, what will I do? I'll construct a triangle which is similar to it. I will study about it. ಈ triangle ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? For example, let's say distance between earth and sun, distance between earth and moon. If you get a triangle there, that's a very huge triangle, you can't study it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a similar triangle and then I'm going to do it. Okay, for example, let's say there is a mountain, one mountain is it, okay na, one mountain is it, and there is a person standing here. Okay, and I want to find this side or something. Okay, this is a very huge triangle, I can't study about it. So what will I do? ಇದೇ ತರ ಇರೋ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರೋದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Or many things is in aeroplane construction, building a aeroplane, they do a small size aeroplane, then they make it sure wings of the aeroplane nodidra almost it will be triangle shape in the back side. Have you seen it like this? You might have seen it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all those things. Okay, they cannot make a big one and then find the damage or effect. We have to build it, we have to be very sure. So what they do is they make use of all these concepts. Okay, let's not waste time, let's quickly get into this theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, first let's understand what is this theorem, then we'll prove it. Okay, say suppose there is a triangle. Okay, I'm taking a triangle ABC, one triangle ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Okay na, randomly I'm drawing a line. Now can you guys tell me what is this line doing to these two sides? ಇವೆರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ನ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ?
Dividing.
Dividing the triangle.
Dividing the sides.
Everyone agree that it is dividing, correct? Now if you observe, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ, ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ, AD ಇದೆ, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, DB ಇದೆ. So it is divided in the ratio AD by DB, correct?
Yes, sir.
This side it is divided in the ratio AE by EC, correct? So if you draw a line like this, two sides are divided. So ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, AD by DB, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, AE by EC. What this theorem tells us, ಇವೆರಡು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಂತೆ. Not all the time, only once. When, if this line that you are drawing, it is parallel to the third side. Remember, ಈ ತರ arrow mark ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ, ಮುಂಚೆ arrow mark ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. So which means the lines are not parallel. Lines parallel ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. If I put an arrow mark on the line, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು arrow mark ಇದೆ, it's the same thing here, which means this line is parallel to this one. So it says, if this line is parallel to this, then the ratios are equal. Parallel ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ratios equal ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Ratios ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, AD by DB ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, AE by EC ನೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, but equal ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Is it clear? Let's take a different triangle and try to understand it. Okay. Let's take a different triangle. For example, let's say PQR in a different way. PQR. And let's say this is MN. So this side is divided in what ratio? This side is
So
divided in
PM by
MQ.
PM by NQ. Excellent. This side is divided in what ratio?
PN by NR.
PN by NR. Okay, excellent. ಇವೆರಡು ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇವಾಗ?
no sir.
No, sir.
Very good, excellent. Because I don't know whether this line is parallel to this, because I didn't say it. Okay, I have not said it in words or pictorially. Pictorially ಹೆಂಗ್ represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? With the arrow mark. ಆ ತರ ನಾನು represent ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Now I am doing it. Now can I say the ratios are equal?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
So line parallel ಇದ್ರೆ ratios equal ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is the theorem. Very simple. Okay, that's what we are gonna do it now. Okay, take down the statement. First put the heading as BPT. Okay, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, within the bracket you can write BPT. Okay, statement: if a line, please be quick. Okay, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, to intersect the other two sides, at distinct points, If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides at distinct points, then those two sides are divided in the same ratio. The same ratio ಅನ್ನೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, equal ratios, that is meant as proportionality. Proportionality ಅಂದ್ರೆ ratios equal ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That is why the name basic proportionality theorem, are divided in the same ratio. Okay, along with that you can also take this triangle. So there is given A, B, C, and there is a line DE which is drawn parallel to BC. How do you represent the parallel? By simply drawing an arrow like this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I erase it? Can I erase the statement? Or let it be?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after statement, you have got the data. Data ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay. ಈ if ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, that is what they have given. Then ಅಂತ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದು result. ಇದಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇದಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು result. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle. So one triangle ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. In triangle ABC, in that one line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle. So DE, this symbol represents parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. Okay. ನಾವೇನಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆತರ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ then see here, then those two sides are divided in the same ratio. ಅಂದ್ರೆ AD by DB is same as AE by EC ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. I'm going to make a small construction here. What is the construction that I'm going to make? The construction that we are going to make is, I'm going to join this point D and C, and I'm going to join this point B and D. Okay. Then from D, I'm going to draw a perpendicular. Perpendicular andre illon line draw madidina, illon line ide, averadukku angle 90 degrees irutte. This line DN and AE, the angle between them will be 90 degrees. Similarly, EL will be perpendicular. Okay. So let's write down all those and do the construction also. Join B and C, B and E, draw DN perpendicular. This is the symbol for perpendicular to AE and EL perpendicular to AD. If you finish, let me know, okay?
Finish, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, I hope you have finished it. So I'm gonna erase it.
Sir, don't erase the construction part, sir.
Okay. Yeah, shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before getting into the proof of the theorem, there are few things you must know. What are the few things you must know? Let's take a triangle. Everyone knows to find the area of the triangle, which is given by the formula half into base into height. Correct? Everyone knows how to find the area of the triangle.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Half into
sir.
base into height of the triangle. Now here, if I want to find the area of this triangle, if I want to find the area of this triangle, which side should we take it as a base and which one should we take it as the height?
BC is base, sir.
Yes.
Base, okay. Which is the height then?
Sir, we should draw a line A to D. Then that is the height.
A to
D, sir, we have to construct.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ಹಿಯರ್.
Sir,
No,
we
sir. That triangle only we have to construct.
That triangle itself we have to construct. Okay. Any other different answers? Which side is base and which side is height?
Sir, height can either be AC or
it is an equilateral triangle. I think.
No, it's not an equilateral triangle. I've drawn it like that.
Sir,
Forget
we
it.
need to drop a perpendicular from A to the center of BC.
We have to draw a perpendicular from
Point A to the center of BC.
point A to the center of BC. Okay, okay. That will be the height. Okay. Interesting answer. Any other answers? So everyone is fixed with the base. Base is BC, correct? Base is BC.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, base is BC. So the height is different. Okay. Can I rotate this triangle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can rotate it. Rotate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್? ರೋಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒನ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒನ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬಿ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಎ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. I have given just one rotation. Now what is the base? What is the base? What is the base now? You said BC is the base. ಅದೇ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ rotate ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. ಅವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೇಸ್ BC ನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
Sir, we can call any side as base, sir.
Keertana was there on that day, I guess. Yes, isn't it?
Sir, I only asked.
You only asked it. Okay. Thank God you remember. In a triangle, okay, in a triangle, you can take any side as your base. ಇದು ಬಾಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಬೇಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಏನು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. You can take any side as the base. You can take BC as the base, AB as the base, or AC as the base. You can take any side. Usually confusion ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ BC ಬಾಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀರಾ. It's not like that. You can take this as your base or AB as your base, AC as your base. Anything can be taken as base. Yes, Manya.
Sir, can you please repeat the construction step again, sir? I didn't get it.
I'll do that. Okay, listen to this. Okay, I'll do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
So you can take any side as your base. Now, what is this height? If I take this as my base, if I take BC as the base, from the opposite vertex, ಅಂದ್ರೆ vertex ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅದನ್ನ vertex ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ vertex ಇಂದ ಒಂದು perpendicular line ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಮೆಜರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಮೆಜರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಟು ದ ಟಿಪ್? Will you measure it like that?
Sir, from center to the tip.
This one, right? Height is simply the height. For example, even if I want to measure height of myself, what will I do? I'll stand straight and I'll start measuring, using the tape from here to the tip. That tape and the surface, are they perpendicular? Our tape ಹಿಡಿದಿರೋದಕ್ಕೂ floor go exact 90 degrees ಇರುತ್ತೆ, correct? That is what you call it as height, right? You don't measure somewhere inside ಸೊಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Slant way, will you measure it your height like that? No, you stand straight. There will be a tape which is perpendicular to the surface. Same thing. How to find the height of the triangle? That's simple. There should be a perpendicular line. There should always be a perpendicular line. Okay. Suppose ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, if I take AC as the base, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು? B. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು perpendicular line ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು. That will act as the height. ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ this will act as height. If you take this as the base, this will act as height. If I take AB as the base, from C, you should have a perpendicular line. That will act as a height. Is that clear? You can take anything as the base. ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು? ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, PQR ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸ್, ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಸೇ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಹೈಟ್?
No, sir.
No. Where should be the perpendicular line from? It should be from the opposite vertex. Remember it. Okay. The next thing is, the altitude sometimes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, it need not be inside the triangle. I'll give you an example. For example, in the obtuse diagonal triangle, ee ತರ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ triangle. And if I take BC as the base, if you observe carefully, can I draw the perpendicular insides here? ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವು perpendicular ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? See here, if I say this is the, will you agree? ಇದನ್ನ perpendicular ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೋತೀರಾ?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So I cannot draw a perpendicular inside, which means I have to draw outside. It's simple. ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. How do you measure the height? From this tip to the bottom. ಈ ಬಾಟಮ್ ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು perpendicular line ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That will act as the height. So what I am trying to say is the height of the triangle sometimes will be inside or it can also be outside. Doesn't matter. The height of the triangle can be inside the triangle or outside the triangle. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
These concepts are very important. What are the concepts? ಯಾವ್ದನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವ್ದನ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದಿರೋ ಅದು ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನ ಹೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಹೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಳಗೂ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಹೊರಗೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. It can be anywhere. Okay, but you should have it. So because why did I tell all this? Because I'm going to use the area concept to prove it. Okay. So as you all know, in the proof, you will have the statement section and the reason for it. In the first part, that what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this triangle ADE. Okay, I'll use a different color. Just a second. Let me use this triangle ADE. I'm just tracing it with green color. I hope it's visible. I'll take this triangle ADE. Along with that, let me take this triangle BDE. I'm talking over the triangles in red color and green color. Is it clear to everyone? Yeah. These are the two triangles that I'm taking. So other area na tagotini. Area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle BDE ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. I'm just taking about the ratios. How do you find area of a triangle? We find the area of a triangle using half into base into height. So ಈ triangle ADE ಅಲ್ಲಿ half into base na ನಾನು AD ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. I will take AD as the base. Triangle ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ADE green color ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಆ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ AD ನ base ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Can anyone tell me if AD is the base, which will act as the height?
EL.
EL. Simple. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ E, ಅದರಿಂದ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ EL. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಇಂಟು ಬೇಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ? DB ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಗೆ here AD DB. For the top one I'll take AD as the base, for the bottom one I'll take DB as the base. If DB is the base, which is the height? DB ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? E ಇದೆ. E ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ? ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. It's not inside, it is outside. So again EL will be the height. What are the things that you can do? You can cancel half
and EL.
cancel ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So what is left out now? Area of triangle ADE by area of triangle BDE. What is left out? AD ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ DB ಇದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Take it as equation 1. Next ಅದೇ ತರನೇ exactly like same thing, area of triangle ADE ನೇ ತಗೋತೀನಿ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, but denominator ಅಲ್ಲಿ I'll take the other one CDE, that is green color triangle ಜೊತೆಗೆ I'll take this blue color triangle. Are you getting it? This time what I'm doing, I'm going to take this blue color triangle, green color triangle ಮತ್ತೆ blue color triangle ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Same thing, what is area of triangle? Half into base into height. Area of triangle is given by half into base into height. So half ಹಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ AD ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಈ ಸರಿ AE ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. If AE is the base, which is the height?
DL, sir. DL.
Very good, excellent. This is the ಇದು ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ D, ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So DN is the height. Excellent. Okay. One second, let me draw it properly. Okay, that's your green color triangle. Next, ಅದೇ ತರ half This time I'll take EC as the base. Last time in madvi AD DV. This sari AE EC. What will be the height?
DN.
DN ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು EC ಇದಕ್ಕೆ opposite ಇರೋದು D ಇಂದ perpendicular ಬಂದಿದೆ but it is outside DN. Again what gets cancelled? Half gets cancelled. DN gets cancelled. So what is left over? Let's write it down. Area of triangle ADE by area of triangle CDE will be equal to what? AE by EC. Will be equal to what? AE by EC. Let's take it as equation 2. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಈ equation 1 and 2 ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು? ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ? Any guesses? Except those people who attended the class on that day. Others can answer. Think. What should be done? ನಾವೇನ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
Sir, AD by DB is equals to AE by EC.
ಅವೆರಡು RHS ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. AD by DB ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, AE by EC ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ RHS ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ದಿಸ್ RHS ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಪ್ಕೋತೀರಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ I want to prove this RHS and RHS are equal. Simply I have to show that LHS equal ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. LHS equal ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ RHS equal ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. LHS ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ AD ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ AD ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ದ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? The numerators are same, but the denominators are different. ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ನು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಸೇ? LHS ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಟ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ BDE ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ CDE ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ LHS equal ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Therefore RHS and RHS will become equal. That's what we are going to do in the next point. Take down this right till here. I guess I can continue. Just a minute, I'll finish it off. I guess I can continue. The board is visible. ಈ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ BDE ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ CDE ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್. ಇವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಯಾಕೆ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇನ್ ಯೋರ್ 9th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸೇಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
lie between parallel lines.
Excellent. If they are between same parallel, they are equal in area. ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, okay, let me draw this arrow mark. ಈ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಗೆ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ DE ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ DE ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡು ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ? ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯನೇ ಇದೆ. ಈ CDE ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, BDE ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯನೇ ಇದೆ. ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 3. Why are they equal? Because two triangles on same base and between same parallel. Same base ಅಂದ್ರೆ one side same ಇರಬೇಕು. So DE ಅನ್ನೋದು ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಗೂ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಗೂ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. So two triangles on same base and between same parallel are equal in area. Therefore, using all this equation 1 and 2, 3, last idhan barkoli, I don't have space. Okay, in the statement you can write this: AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. The reason being from 1, 2, 3. From 1, 2 and 3, you can tell AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ LHS ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ RHS ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್. ಫ್ರಮ್ 1, 2, 3 this is equal to this. That's your theorem.
Sir, is that it?
Sorry?
That's it, no, sir. Just proof. Thank you so much, sir.
The construction is join BE, join DC, draw DN perpendicular to AE, draw EL perpendicular to AD. And listen, ಈ theorem ನ ಮೂರೇ step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. What are the 3 steps? Okay, ಈ 3 equations ನಿಮ್ 3 steps. First step ಏನು? Area of triangle ADE, area of triangle BDE. Equation 1 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Next ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Alphabets ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. A B C. First ADE BDE. Next one ADE CDE. Equation 2 ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ? Next BDE ಮತ್ತೆ CDE equal ಇದೆ. Reason ಬರೀಬೇಕು. From 1 to 3 they are equal. That's it. Very simple theorem. State board people, this proof of the theorem is very, very important. So note it down. Yeah. I hope the theorem is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir. If you finish it, let me know. Finish, sir.
Okay, good, good.
No, sir.
Finish, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You're finished? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I hope everyone has finished it. I'm going to erase it. Is it okay with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. The next one is, there is something known as corollaries. Okay, what is meant by corollary? Let's see what is it and why is it required, all those stuff. Okay, last point, it takes hardly 2 minutes to finish. Okay, let's finish. That will be the last concept for the day. So we have just understood what is BPT and we have proved it. Then some corollaries. Okay, So basically corollary means corollary ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದು ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆನಾ ಆ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಸಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಸಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆನಾ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೌ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ in a triangle ABC, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, then the ratios are equal. E proof na just now we have done it. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC anta prove ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Yes, do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು using this result I can get some more results. What are the some more results that I can get? I'll do the derivations later. For time being, I'll just write down everything. AC by EC. Okay, I'll give you a small hint how to remember all this stuff because you cannot keep deriving all the time. Okay. Okay. You cannot keep deriving all the three again and again. So these are your three corollaries. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಲಿಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಈ corollaries ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೇನು there should be a line which is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ratios ನ equal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ a line should be drawn parallel to one side of a triangle. ಅದೇ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಇರಬೇಕು. Only if this condition is satisfied you can get all this. Why? Because ಇದು satisfy ಆದ್ರೇನೆ ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸಿಗೋದು. ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗೋದು. So you have to be very careful. Now how to remember this? This is your first corollary. How to remember it? Very simple. ಈ full length ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ full length ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. That's what I've done. AB, AC. Denominators ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಈ parallel ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ? ಈ parallel line. ಅವರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡ್ ಇದೆ? DB ಇದೆ, EC ಇದೆ. That's what I've written here. So simple logic. Full length. ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ? This is not the proof, okay? I'll give you the proof later. Now this is the full length. This is the full length. First corollary ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು full length ತಗೊಂಡು ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಿದೆ DB ಇದೆ EC ಇದೆ you have to take that. Second one ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು again full length AB AC. Last time DB EC ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಲ್ಲ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿದೆ AD ಇದೆ AE ಇದೆ. Okay, for the third one you write the same thing. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ second one ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೋ. That's what I've used here, BC by DE. Okay, you have taken full length alwa AB AC first numerator al tagondidira. That is why I'm taking this full length BC in the numerator and the smaller length D in the denominator. Is it clear for everyone how to remember the theorem? Okay, I mean the corollaries. Quickly let me give you a different figure. PQR, let's say this is M and this is N parallel to PR. Now tell me what will be the first corollary? Can anyone give me the first corollary?
QR by QM.
Full length ತಗೋಬೇಕು. QR ತಗೋಬೇಕು, QP ತಗೋಬೇಕು. QR ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, QP ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Next equals. ಈ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಿದೆ? QR. ಫಸ್ಟ್ QR ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ RM ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ PN ಇದೆ. That's your first corollary. What will be the second one? Same thing. Full length. QR ತಗೋಬೇಕು, QP ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Denominators ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? In denominator, last time RM ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, remaining ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? MQ
and NQ.
For the third one, what should you do? Write the second one itself. QR by NQ, QP by NQ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ these two things, PR and ML. PR by ML. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So corollaries ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Now let's do the proof. Before doing the proof, write it as it is. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಅದೇ ತರ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Write it as it is.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Diksha.
We can write AB by AD also, no, sir?
I've written it alva. AB by AD, AC by AE. The full length AB by AD, AC by AE, that's your second one. Athwa AB by DB, AC by EC, first corollary. This is third one. ಉಲ್ಟಾನೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. DB by AEB, EC by AC. ಹಂಗೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. If that's what you meant. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, let's do the derivation, okay? It's time up already. Let's quickly do the derivation, okay? So we have done just the BPT and the corollaries of BPT.
One, sir.
Everyone finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Let's do the derivation, okay? Then bantanta derive madana. I'll just do the first two. Third one you can take it as homework and you can try it out. Third corollary heg bantanta. Okay.
Sir, if they ask to write the theorem, we have to write corollary also, sir.
No, nothing as such. They won't ask you like that. But for the problems, we might need it. Okay, these results problems only use ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ I have done it. Okay. Theorem ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ theorem ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So what was the result that we got? AD by DB is equal to AE by EC ಅನ್ನೋ result ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? This is the BPT theorem. Simply ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ I'm adding 1 on both sides. ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೂ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರನೂ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ. So both are equal. So I'm adding 10 rupees, again 5 rupees for both of us. Already ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 10 ಇತ್ತು, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ 10 ಇತ್ತು. So both of us are equal. ಮತ್ತೆ 5 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ will both of us become unequal? No, right, will be equal itself. So already equal ಇದೆ, ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ equal things add ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. AD by DB plus 1, AE by EC plus 1. ಈ 1 ನ 1 by 1 ಅಂತಾನೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. There is no issue. Take LCM, DB into 1 is DB. LCM ಗೆ this is not the LCM, this is a shortcut trick. Okay, multiply the denominators. DB into 1 is DB, cross multiply. AD into 1 is AD, DB into 1 is DB. Similarly, EC into 1 is EC, AE into 1 is AE, EC into 1 is EC. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? I've just taken LCM. I just added 1 on both sides. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ 1 add ಮಾಡಿ LCM ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ. ಈ ತರ ಬಂದಿದೆ. AD by AD plus DB from the figure. Tell me what it is. AD plus DB from the figure, what it is? AD ಮತ್ತೆ DB ಇವೆರಡೂನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ?
AB.
AB. ಅದೇ ತರ AE plus EC ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ?
AC.
AC. This was your first corollary, isn't it?
Yes.
Simple. This was the result. Simple logic. Very simple. ಏನಿತ್ತು? ಈ ಥಿಯರಂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ 1 ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, LCM ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂತು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ corollary ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Take the same result. ನೀವು ಮನೇಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. Take the same result. This is your BPT. ಇವಾಗಲೇ 1 ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. DB by AD, EC by AE. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Now you add 1 and take LCM, you will get the result. Add 1 on both sides, take LCM, you will get the result. Is that clear for everyone? This proof and all they won't ask you for the exam, but I'm just giving you so that you should understand. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆದ್ರೇನು ಈ ತರ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು corollaries ನ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. For the first one, what did I do? BPT use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, adding 1 on both sides, take LCM. Second corollary ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Reciprocal ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ 1 adding 1 on both sides, take LCM, you will get the result. Okay. Third one, you try it on your own. So that's it for the day, guys. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. If there is no doubt, you can leave.
Bye and thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Sir, third one, the
Thank you,
same
sir.
formula you should use, sir. Same way you have to do, sir.
No, it's a bit different. Third one is not the same thing, but different. But try it out, okay? Try
Okay,
it.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we don't get the correct answer, will you do it out tomorrow, sir?
No, it's not required. I just gave it as homework. If you want, you can try it out. If
Okay,
not,
sir.
I'll give you the proof. Okay, don't worry. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Bye, thank you, sir.
welcome. Yeah, that's it. Shall we end it?
Okay, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, then I hope there is no doubt. I'm gonna leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.